YouTube, Kristen here. Just wanted to do an update, and this update is going to be kind of surrounding self-care. So I realized that I'm not really self-caring a lot. I'm not really exercising, even going on a short 5-minute walk even, or doing my yoga, and I'm a yoga teacher, and it's been that way for months. I mentally blame my medication. It's taken away some of my motivation. I'm just lethargic, and I drink like 4 cups of coffee a day, and I feel lethargic, and I haven't registered. Well, that's because I'm not doing anything. I'm not working up the energy to have more energy. My body is now used to sitting around and being in my head a lot and being preoccupied with thought a lot. And I know logically that if I was to just go for a daily walk, do some daily yoga, that I would feel so much better. I would be out of my head. And so I'm reading this book, Waking the Tiger, Healing Trauma, and it's what it's all about so far. Is just that our immobilization as people with PTSD or complex PTSD or DID, on that spectrum, that a lot of us are stuck in immobilization, that we stay in this retreat mode, in this, it's not necessarily fight or flight in that fear state, but that we stay in this isolated, like the impala and the cheetah analogy in the book is, it's like a gazelle, or this impala, before it's even attacked, will drop dead right before the impact even, and surrender and give up, and that we have that trait inside of us. And I feel stuck a little bit, being preoccupied with trauma in immobilization. And so I'm going to start small and do daily mile walks and work up to jogging again. That's my plan. And when I get in my body, I really feel my feelings, and trauma memories can come up. And I'm just going to walk faster and practice the act of fleeing or chasing, running towards something to fight, and fuel some of that action that's needed when we're having flashbacks or preoccupied intrusive thoughts, and use exercise to burn it off. And this is a passion of mine. It's just something I've fallen out of in the last several months, since March. I have gained 20 pounds, but I was a little too skinny to begin with, so I haven't been as motivated. I'm usually motivated by losing weight and getting strong to look trim, and it's bikini season, and just kind of more shallow reasons. And I'm learning now that there's a whole avenue for healing in doing some physical activity, working with trauma, that when I'm stuck in my head, I don't have to push it out or repress it. I can go for a walk and run with it, so to speak. So that's kind of where I'm at today. It's a beautiful day. It's just getting hotter by the minute, so but very windy. So I'm about to call a family member and chat, and then drink a little more coffee to get my energy up, and water, and go for a mile walk. And I'm gonna feel really proud of myself when I do that, because I have some stuck, isolated feelings. I want to be at the house. I don't want to talk to people sometimes at all with where my mind's at, and I just stay here, and I stay in my head, or books or reading or tarot, and I'm not in my body. And It's important to me. As I said, I'm a yoga teacher, and it's important to me to be holistic, and that's been my missing piece. So I'm excited to take this journey and to challenge myself to go on at least a mile walk every day and to work up again toward jogging, even if it takes me a month of walking at a slow and steady pace before I add in a few minutes of jogging. It's okay to be at a beginning place. And in fact, it feels rewarding to be at a beginning place and when it's the hardest to start and to get the habit going and to do it. And so I just wanted to do a call to action that if you are someone suffering from depression, anxiety, fight or flight, panic attacks, or immobilization where you feel just isolated, retreated, you don't want to do anything physical, I call you to action to take a small step. Maybe go on just a 5 to 10 minute walk 3 times a week and get in that routine for a month or 40 days where it's a pattern, and then add a day or add 5 to 10 more minutes and see how you feel about yourself and how much more grounded in the body. And if grounding in the body puts you in a weird space, then use that walking, that action to do our natural primitive instincts and feel that I am running toward my goals. I am running away from my past. It is no longer here. Use mental self-talk in order to heal that and to live a healthy life, because there is so much power in body health. So much power. And I know that, and I'm saying this because I need to hear this, and so I'm logging this and I'm vlogging this to say that I've called myself to action, and that's what I'm gonna do. And you guys, I feel so much better just knowing that I'm gonna do it. I have to do it still, but I really feel like this is the way to go. And just a last side note, I'm adding in soft tissue rolling every day for 5 minutes at least, where I take a tennis ball or a soft tissue rolling specific ball, and you lay on it or you put it on a wall and you lean on it on your sore spots. That's what it is. And it's a self-massage. And I'm gonna do that, so I give myself a treat for the soreness that I get from doing this. And that's another way that you can do self-care and loosen up your muscles. So anyway, just wanted to share that. I hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll talk with you soon. Bye.